as I became a student of crypto, it was very clear to me that crypto is a currency of fear. And that's okay.
To some extent.
Yeah, but that's okay, because if you're frightened of your debasement of your currency, or you're frightened of your economic or political stability of your country, you can have an internationally based instrument called Bitcoin that will overcome those local fears. And so I'm a big believer in the utilization of that as an instrument. And so if that becomes true, and you see that it could be a proper hedge against maybe hope security or equities.
Yeah.
The question is, could you see a 2 or 5% allocation? I was with a sovereign wealth fund during this week, and that was the conversation. Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 for Bitcoin.
So you see what's happening. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink is telling you, if everybody adopted a 2 to 5% allocation, you're talking about a $500,000 to $700,000 Bitcoin, say 600,000, meet in the middle. But you get where this space is going. If you're not bullish enough and seeing what's coming in the future, you're going to miss this boat. And with that, what's happening in Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you with another cryptocurrency video.
Hey guys, sorry for the quick interruption, but if you're interested in trading MicroStrategy options, any other stock out there, Bitcoin, Solana, or any other crypto out there, you can now do that on MooMoo. And if you sign up with our affiliate link, which we pin in the comment section, also in the description below, when you sign up and deposit any amount, you're going to receive up to 20 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be valued at up to $2,000. So make sure to sign up with MooMoo. Go get that free money. Now let's go ahead and get back to the video.
Piggyback on that, if you want some free stuff, get your 20 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000. Use the Bitcoin Bros MooMoo link. Biggest news of the day right now is gold is putting in new all-time highs. Why is this something that we need to pay attention to? Because look right here. When gold blasted up to the previous all-time high around 2780, what was this time frame? This is the end of October, start of November of 2024. So this was just a few months back, and then I had a cool off. So gold is the leading indicator. Why do we say that? Note this time frame. When Bitcoin peaked, the time was December, mid-December of 2024, which means gold led the rally, and then Bitcoin peaked about a month and a half later, because it was almost November 1st from when gold had this all-time high, previous all-time high, around November 1st, October 31st, and Bitcoin on October 31st was still just breaking out, as you see way back here. So there was a lag about a month and a half, and look what just happened today. Gold's putting in new all-time highs. So it had a breakout from this reaccumulation phase here. This breakout actually occurred January 31st, so a few days back. Now, if we have a month and a half lag where Bitcoin breaks out, you'd be looking at by mid-March of us breaking out of this level right here. So could Bitcoin just sort of lull in this trading in this area here, the range of about 92,000 up to 106,000 until the next 6 weeks? Possibly. That possibly could be in the cards. Could it happen sooner? Yeah. Could we actually see a retest? This looks like a falling wedge. We had a retest of it once, twice. We actually come back down and retest this for a third time before ultimately stair-stepping our way back up. And by the middle of March, maybe sometime around here, blasting through this, flipping resistance to support, and having a daily candle close over the 106 range. This is the level we want to pay attention to with Bitcoin. To have a continuation, we got to get back above the 106 range and have a daily candle close. MicroStrategy looks similar. 346 the current time this recording. We had this blast off. This was euphoria up here. Really, the level was around 437. That's the level to pay attention to, because we hit our head on that once, twice, 3 times, and we haven't quite got back up to that level again. But it seems like we're establishing some type of upwards support. We had this major candle wick. We were down at 300 almost, 307 yesterday, and then came back up and ran into the 20 moving average. Could we fall through this? It's a possibility. We talked about all those scenarios. The 50 right now, at the current time this recording, is around 287, 290. So right now, this is just a reaccumulation phase. All this is reaccumulation phase. Are we going to see a continuation? Bitcoin will pull MicroStrategy up in the event that when Bitcoin follows gold's lead. Now right here, everything's looking bullish as well. Successful R test. So this could happen sooner rather than later. You see these previous peaks from 2021, the 65, 69. Look at, we came back, blasted through this, and back tested it. And going to have a bump and run continuation to the upside. Very bullish for 2025. Eric Simler says they bought another 871 Bitcoins for $88.5 million. The generated Bitcoin yield of 152 since July 1st of last year, now holding almost 3,200 Bitcoin. Just getting started. So Simler is still acquiring massive amounts of Bitcoin. Pay attention to what's going on. And alt season is still coming. Why do we say that? Because you see here, this had a parabolic run to the upside, and then alts got decimated with the tariff news from Trump. But as you see, we're still putting in higher highs, higher lows. This is just a higher low right here. If you draw a line, it almost, creates a support level perfectly. So through 2025, we will continue to step our way up. And why else do we say this? Look at this right here. The Bitcoin dominance plus the ETH dominance plus USDT dominance plus the USDC dominance. So this is the top 2 coins, stable coins, and no altcoins. So when this falls is when there's alt season. Hit our head, hit our head, hit our head. We just rallied back up to this 82 range. Once we fall back down to the low 60% range, this is that alt season all people have been waiting for. Pay attention to this chart. But right now, the total crypto, excluding the top 10, total crypto market cap, this is the alt markets, is looking very bullish. This lull, this reaccumulation phase, blast off into 2017. This lull, reaccumulation phase, blast off into 2021. This lull, reaccumulation phase, blast off into 2025. Altcoins are about to go parabolic. Looking at this chart, you can just connect these peaks. You see in 2021 or 2017, we hit our head around $70 billion, came back up, hit our head once and twice. Now, this happened in April, so it depends on when this happens, but if this happens over the next few months, we'll be looking at a $2.2 trillion market capitalization, which is roughly a 10x, happens towards the end of the year. We'd be looking at a $3 trillion altcoin market capitalization. So we hope you're prepared. And then right here, looking at others versus Bitcoin, you see every time we come back down to this upwards trend line, we hold it as support. Then we get that massive rally to the upside, hold it for support, massive rally to the upside. We just came back down and tested this, wicked below it. But current time is recorded, we are back above it. So could we begin ready to see this rally to the upside, to see higher price appreciation? If history's any indication of what's to happen, then yes, we hope you're prepared. And with that, that's all I have for you today. Once again, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. If you guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love. We appreciate each and every one of you. With that, I'm out.